From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Connolly early. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. Here's Matt Olson. And we're underway from Fenway. Comes up empty. Low ball. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela on his way over, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away.
Right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's low. That's a ball.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. The 0-1. Right side, Gonzalez. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Back here in Boston. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away.
Shortstop
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
First baseman Wilson Contreras.
That one hit to right. Way back there. And that is foul. 1 out, the runner at second here in the second game of the series. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Liner. 2 away. And next for the Red Sox, Romy Gonzalez. Swings through that. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Just
no,
missed.
that's out.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Austin Riley goes deep. Home run number 10 on the year. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
And the 0-1. Pulls that one foul.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one at the knees for a strike. Runner takes off out in front and foul to the left side. One on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the second.
That's the ball.
The 1-2. On the ground, could be two. Flips it. One at second. Relay to first. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Swing and a ground ball. Gonzalez to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Abreu with a homer in his last game. Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air to left center. Harris gets under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting sixth, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. On the ground.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. Jackknifes out of the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
It's through for a hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with two strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Rafaela off of first with two away. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ha-Seong Kim.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Ninth, shortstop Mauricio Dubon.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Matt Olson now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that clips the inside corner.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That's down.
That's off the mark.
Ball.
And that's ball one. Tap foul at the plate. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Gonzalez. They get the force, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. That one's in there. 0-1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swings through that one for strike two. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Left fielder, Jared Duran.
The other way, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
The count 2-1. Swings through that one. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Here comes Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 so far. That one missed. And now 1 and 2. Durant at second with 2 down. Back foot slider struck him out. On to the fourth. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Inside, ball.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And there's 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela has a beat on it. 2 down. And now Michael Harris the second.
Center fielder Michael Harris the second.
That one drilled left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Just missed it. Bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez.
Second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Chris Sale ready to get back to work.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, and it's into the bullpen for a homer. He sends one out the opposite way. It's his 6th home run of the season, and we're starting over.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Segan Rafaela.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. That one way inside. And a payoff pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. White under it. And he makes the catch. Go ahead run on base. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. This one in the air. Kim. And that's the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Left fielder, Eli White.
Out front, rip foul. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get one. Go ahead run on base. Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Goes down looking.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Mauricio Dubon.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Step off throw to first. White back in on a dive. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To the right side, Gonzalez slings to first. That's the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, these Red Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Ball.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
For the Red Sox, left fielder, Jaron Duran.
That's in there. Strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In the air, center field. And there are two down. Here's Story now. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Step off, throw to first.
No,
Story
he's
back
in
in
there.
on a dive.
Hard one.
The 0-1. Story on the move.
Strike two.
That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, that steal right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to be safe. And fortunately for him, he was. Now he's in scoring position.
Hammer, base hit. Story on his way home. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. New arm out of the bullpen, Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner at first with 2 away. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Romy Gonzalez.
That's the ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Back-to-back
Ball
breaking
outside.
pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That's out to center field. Harris under it. And that is the third out of the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Matt Olson. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the
Right
sixth.
fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The Bo Sox leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
On the ground to the left, and he can't come up with it.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here's the catcher to hit, Drake Baldwin.
That's the ball.
Acuna runs. Ground ball left
That's a foul
side.
ball.
And it's just foul. That was close. Step off throw to first.
Hey!
Acuna dives back in.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that we can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps scoring a ball in the gap. Way to lay off that pitch down.
The next offering misses. And now 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The 3-1. And the tying run is on base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
What a stop. There's one. Double play. What a great killing to end the inning. Bottom of the sixth. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
Lee making his 30th appearance of the year, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. That one fouled off.
Ball.
To the right side, Olsen takes it himself, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Nice grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, bases empty. Cedar Rafaela digs in now. He is singled, and he is flied to left. That one is hammered right field. That's got a chance. Out of here. His 7th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 3-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times, Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. 1-2 now. Red Sox by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses, and that is that. Top of inning number 7. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Up the middle, Story. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Pitch misses there,
that's the ball.
and that's ball 1.
Yeehaw!
The Red Sox leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Fought off foul. That one in the dirt, and it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, right field, and that should be extra bases. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. In there, he's safe.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's the left fielder, Eli White. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Step off and looks the runner back to third now.
Now pitching.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Garrett Whitlock.
Well, with the runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Balls put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
High fly ball, right field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Looking to get the tying run on base. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh, Jose Suarez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Foul ball there.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Out towards right center field. Acuna on the move to the gap. One away.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Fouled off left side.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. Dubon slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Outside with a breaking ball. And Wilson down on strikes. Back here at Fenway. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. And that one fouled off. Bounce to the right. And that goes foul. Cracks his bat and pops him up. One up, one down.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. The Bo Sox trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
That's a really good take.
That's down and in.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3. Ripped, base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Blake Baldwin.
On the ground right side, Gonzalez, and that is the inning. Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Kinley.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
This to third. Riley fires across the diamond. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder William Abreu.
That one lifted to left. White on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Kept in check once more, and it's starting to feel like the pitchers may have a chance to cool down baseball's hottest bat. Narvaez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Looking to stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Back now at Fenway. Now in for the Braves. Austin Riley. Aroldis Chapman comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to...
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. And that is out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap.
Right through there for a strike. Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Close, but called the ball. And now it's even 1-1. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses. Ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The 2-2. This one in the air right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 away down.
Up next, for Atlanta, left fielder Eli White.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swings over the top of that one.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Next offering is down low. Going to count 1-2. In the air, left field, Durant should have this one, and that'll do it. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Everything came together for him. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering.
Throws it away. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Kim. And there's one down. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Marcelo Meyer. He comes up with a chance to walk it off. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Jaron Durant steps to the dish in a big spot. And it's fouled off. Winning run at third, 2 down. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Ripped on the ground to second. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. On to extra innings. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ha-Sung Kim. Chapman throw over, and he's back safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Yeah. Strike 1.
Down, ball.
In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw comes into third. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third.
For Atlanta, shortstop Mauricio Dubon.
Ripped to third and caught.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Olsen in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Meyer. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 10th. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. And fouled off. Man at second. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
Hit on the ground to short. Dubon slings to first in time.
Now pitching for
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Robert Suarez. And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Gonzalez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The winning run on second base. And that one misses up and in. And 1-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Red Sox,
First and second, 2 outs. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. He's one of the best players in the game. Hit in the air, left field. White settles under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back inside Fenway Park. Now we go to the 11th. Ronald Acuna Jr. now at the plate. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Nope. Ball.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So a change being made out at second. Braves going with a pinch runner. Brett Wisely. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Peyton Tolley.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
There's a strike. And a strike.
Yeah, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Tosses to first, and 2 away to open the 11th. Go ahead, run on base. So here's Riley now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Not even close there. Ball 1. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Man on second, 2 down. This ball's chopped in the ground. Story throws wide, but a big stretch, and he stays on the bag to end the inning. Now into the game, Aaron Schunk. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 48, Aaron Schunk.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Carlos Narvaez getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Red Sox walk it off in the 11th.
know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And the final score here, 4-3. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.